Yes, you! If you like what you see, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, click the bell to all notifications on if you want to know every single time I upload. I play video games, I do funny videos, I am an absolute crazy ranting crazy person. Please share to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I still don't know what the crap Blogger is. And enjoy the video. We have Mandalorian rumors to talk about today. Hello everyone, let's see if it works. Oh, it works! Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy, and we are talking about the Mandalorian TV show. Also, anything you guys do say, it might pop up in the video, unless we edit it out for time or context or whatever. Full disclosure, in case anybody's upset, here we go. Boom! Mandalorian rumor claims stars Pedro Pascal quit midway through shooting season 2. I did hear some major rumors where something was going to happen midway through. The rumors that I heard were that the show was going a completely different direction, that Baby Yoda and Ahsoka were going to go off into the sunset, never to be, and then we never have to deal with Mando ever again. I know what you're thinking. People are going to be like, But Mandalorian! Also, Jesterson, Super Chat test, working as intended. Well, thank you so much. We will jiggle after, because it's one less thing to chop out. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are new to the channel,
please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
Bree bombing, my stream. Again, Bree. We do live jiggle cams because they're fun, and I like them. So the new rumor says that Pedro Pascal departed halfway through shooting the second season. While filming season 2, Pedro Pascal really wanted to have some scenes with his helmet off. The Mandalorian creative team wouldn't budge on this, so Pedro Pascal, from what I've heard from 2 sources now, was frustrated about this, also was pretty darn uncomfortable in the Mando suit on set, so he became difficult. You know what, here's the thing. I wouldn't even notice if he left. And I know what you're thinking, but Mecha, don't you love the Mandalorian? I love Baby Yoda. Because Baby Yoda's so cute and I love him so much. I like the Baby Yoda stuff. I think he's really cute. I have no interest in Ahsoka, but I'll give her a chance and see what the character's like, only in the live action, because I really am not that big into the cartoon stuff. I will see if the character's any good, and if season 2 gets better, then I'll say it, but I really wasn't that big of a fan of season 1. I don't think this is really that substantiated. He might have thrown a bit of a temper tantrum about it. He might have had a little bit of a meltdown. He might have said, hey, I don't want to be without the helmet. He might have done that. I don't think he would have walked off the set, though. I don't think he would have quit. He might have stormed off the set, but I don't think he would have quit completely because he's under contract. Not only that, he's under contract and he is still tweeting out about the Mandalorian. Now, if you go into his Twitter here, he's a he, him. Oh no, here we go. He's a he, him. So he is somebody that, I don't care what your pronouns are. And we all know the whole big stink that people were throwing with Gina Carano for putting beep, bop, boop in her bio, where they're alleging that she was mogging trans people. What was I saying? Oh, Pedro Pascal. Here he is. He's talking, even as recently as an hour ago, talking about the Emmy winner, just doing all of this work to go around and promote. He's still promoting the crap out of this, promoting the Mandalorian. I'm wondering if a lot of this isn't just to drum up some false publicity. Even these attacks on Gina Carano. I wonder if, and now I don't believe that she would be involved in these, because I certainly am never involved in these when people do this, but I'm just wondering, now this is speculative. Does Disney have these marketing and bot accounts on people like Gina Carano, for example, just to drum up some buzz around their properties, around their thing? Because look at the same thing that's happening with J.K. Rowling right now, where she's also getting basically the alt-left wackadoo hate mob coming after her. And why do I call them alt-left? Because, that's... If they can say everybody who is against what they think is alt-right, then we can call them alt-left. Yeah, I wouldn't even notice if he left, to be perfectly honest. All I'm looking at with this is Baby Yoda. That's all I really see with this. I don't believe that this is anything other than a very, very slow news week to bring more attention to The Mandalorian after they had to delay the trailer. He might have had a little bit of a kerfuffle, but I don't think he's actually quit. And I don't really see any actual evidence to show that he's actually quitting, especially when he's still out there promoting it. So, including more focus on standalone episodes. Here we go. What else do we have? The final straw, even though he was difficult to be around on set, the final straw was that when he went to Lucasfilm, from what I've heard, and this is from Grace Randolph's video that they're probably quoting here, from my sources, to try and get them to intervene on his behalf. And you combine that with Lucasfilm already trying to get involved with the story aspects of season 2, which I've also heard. Now, I have heard that Kathleen Kennedy wants to butt her head into The Mandalorian season 2 by trying to make it more of a the Force is female sort of thing. And this is where I come in with what I've heard on my rumors and my sources, who might actually work on the show, Grace Randolph. Now, my sources have said that they're going to be bringing in more of the Kathleen Kennedy wants to push more of the female stuff, and that's where we're going to see maybe Ahsoka or whatever female characters going off with The Mandalorian halfway through season 2. We won't know until we start seeing more teasers and trailers. This could either be a giant marketing tactic, in my opinion, or it could be a full-on Hollywood star thinking that they're bigger than they are, throwing a temper tantrum. It might be like that. He might have been under the impression right about now that he was going to be a bigger star because of Wonder Woman. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. He might have been under the impression. This also might be one of these timed, planned news stories that drop right after, because this would have been right after Wonder Woman. He would have been a little bit more famous than he is because he would have had a giant blockbuster under his belt, because Wonder Woman probably would have been a blockbuster, probably would have made a lot of money. He's supposed to be in that as the equivalent of, Orange Man Bad, even though it's the 1980s. That's what I'm hearing. So this might just be some sort of false little message and narrative just to drum up some clicks right about now. Somebody might have leaked it to Grace Randolph. We don't know. But I'm still thinking this might just be some sort of a publicity thing. Right now, I can't confirm that he's actually walked off the set for more than just a couple of seconds of a temper tantrum. And I can't confirm that he's actually quit the show, because I don't believe he has. I really, really don't believe he has. Including focusing more on standalone episodes. Now, this is further of changing the direction. Standalone episodes, rather than making them connected, which I've heard the Mandalorian creative team wanted to do. Well, they kind of did that anyway, which kind of kept happening at the end of season 1. So when Pedro Pascal went to Lucasfilm, the Mando team was like, you know what, you should just go. And Pedro Pascal did, and that happened halfway through filming. Now, as I said, I heard the breakup was pretty bad with both sides upset. I still am not 100% believing this. If we see more and more, like if we start to see halfway through, the trailer drops and he's not there. Or they could always recast him with anybody because, like I said, it's a guy under a helmet. And let's face it, he is the least interesting character in the whole show for me. And the official synopsis reads, a Mandalorian and the child continue their journey facing enemies and rallying allies as they make their way through the dangerous galaxy. But here's the thing. Here's why they might appear to be changing direction halfway through. I 1000% still believe and have plenty of evidence based on what the story is to think that this was probably the planned Boba Fett movie that was announced a few years back, where they were testing the waters, where Kathleen Kennedy said, oh, we have a Boba Fett movie. We're doing a Boba Fett movie. And they reworked what was in the Boba Fett movie and stretched it out and padded it out. That's why you have a few episodes here and there, like the episode that Bryce Dallas Howard directed, where it kind of seemed out of place. It kind of seemed like filler. It's because they had this more scripted out, probably as a 3-act film, and then it got developed into a television show and reworked once Bob Iger realized, hey, we need to step back and not have all these movies planned. We're dropping a movie every year. Let's not do that anymore. Because you know why? Solo lost money. Every single film has gone on a downward trajectory, and you would think that the last film in the Skywalker saga would have had a little bit more to do with the Skywalkers instead of the Palpatines, would have made a little bit more money, and more people would have showed up to see what it was like. This was a pre-2020 world that we lived in, and yeah, I think this is probably just a nice little way to spin some of the other stuff. Tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. I am going to get back to my live chat. I owe them some jiggles. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Let go of everything that you fear to lose.